Have you ever wondered how wireless technology works? I'm Kathy Nelson, a telecommunications engineer. This short video will explain the very basics of wireless communications. Wireless technology is used in a lot of everyday devices. From your cell phone to your radio, if you still listen to a radio, you probably have a wireless router or hotspot for your internet connectivity, TV, at least back in the days that TVs had antennas, they don't so much anymore, garage door openers, wireless microphones that are used in theater and concerts, and even drones. And that's just to name a few. Wireless is all around us. You just can't see it. What is wireless technology? Wireless technology is really radio waves that are in the air. You can't see them or feel them, but they're all around you. With special equipment, such as an oscilloscope, images of radio waves like these can be seen. I work in the utility industry as a telecommunications engineer. Equipment such as solar arrays, power plants, wind farms, and electric vehicle charging stations may be connected wirelessly so the electric company can monitor and control equipment remotely. There are many applications in the industrial environments for wireless communications. Electrical signals are transmitted from a radio through a cable, in this case with a radio tower, it's probably using a coaxial cable, to an antenna. The antenna amplifies or makes the signal stronger, and the signal goes out over the air to a receiving antenna, in this case in your cell phone, and to the radio that is in your cell phone. Cell phone antennas are very small and inside the case of your cell phone. You can't see them unless you take your cell phone apart, and don't do that. Just trust me, they are there. The orange oval in this scenario represents an electrical signal as it leaves the antenna and travels to your phone. The energy is dispersed in the air. It's not a straight line. Your text, voice, data, video, or whatever is transmitted either from the radio tower or from your cell phone. Both the radio that is at the communications tower and the radio in your cell phone are both transmitters and receivers. Data or information go both directions. Imagine this orange ball is data or information. Data and information can also be transmitted and received between two communications towers. The data is transmitted from one radio through the coaxial cable going up the tower, then to the antenna where the signal is amplified. It goes over the air and is received by the other antenna, which also amplifies its receiving signal and travels down the tower through the coaxial cable to the radio receiver. Radio waves use different frequencies, also called radio frequency spectrum or RF spectrum, to send signals over the air. Different frequencies have different propagation characteristics. Lower frequencies propagate farther. If you've ever listened to your AM radio, you may find that you can hear your AM radio a long ways from whatever city its transmitter may be in. AM radios use very low frequencies. In the radio world I work in, the lowest frequencies we use are around 150 megahertz, and they can propagate quite a long ways, about 25 miles or so. As you move up in frequency, signals propagate less far. As an example, frequencies in 450 megahertz to 700 megahertz still propagate a good distance, but not as far as 150 megahertz. As we move up into higher frequencies yet, such as 3.5 gigahertz or 3,500 megahertz, signals don't propagate very far at all. Less than a mile or so, depending on geography, power, and antenna height. We'll get into those factors in a different video. Lower frequency signals also have the capability of going around hills and obstacles such as trees and buildings. The energy is more dispersed, so it has the capability of going around these objects. The energy that is contained in higher frequencies is in a narrower beam width, so it doesn't go around obstacles such as hills, trees, or buildings very well. This type of propagation is known as line of sight. If you can't see the object you are trying to send the signal to, it's probably not going to get there. There's a lot more to wireless communications that we'll explore in future videos, but I hope this gives you a little bit of information into how wireless technology works. I'd love your feedback on this video. Leave a comment for me, and I hope to see you for future videos.